What's up, YouTube? This is Noble Freak coming at you with another World of Warcraft video. In this video, I will be showing you how to obtain most of the very cool looking mounts in World of Warcraft. So, I have them lined up from coolest to least coolest, in my opinion. It's totally okay if you have a separate opinion. Okay, let's get started. So the first mount I'll be showing you today are the Netherwind Drakes. It's kind of glitchy in Stormwind, so let me get out for a little bit, just admire the mount as I fly away. So these mounts, the Netherwing Drakes, are obtainable through quest lines that took about 2 weeks or a week and a half for me to get. It's very easy to get them as long as you're willing to spend a couple, like probably 30 to 40 minutes a day. So where you want to go is you want to make sure you're at least level 70, because you need to have the 250 flying speed, I believe. So once you do that, you want to go to the Outlands and you want to fly to Shadowmoon Valley. Once you're in Shadowmoon Valley, you're going to want to come to right about here, Sanctum of the Stars. If you are Scryer, then this will make it much easier, so I highly recommend you do Scryer if you do this. If you do Aldor, I am not sure where you go. You probably go up here, but I'm not 100% sure. So once you're done with choosing Aldor or Scryer, fly down here. Pretty sure this is the Aldor one, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, if you do Scryer like I did, it's much faster because you're nearer to where you have to go. So when you come here, you're going to be right near this flight area where these 2 crystals are. There's really more than 2, just the map only shows 2. Right near this Dragon Maw Fortress thingy. What you want to do is grab a guy, or there'll be a guy walking around, a blood elf, just killing all these weird creatures. There should be netherwings flying everywhere. Don't kill them, or else your reputation might go down, I think. What you want to do is you want to talk to that night elf. He'll give you, blood elf. He'll give you a quest to feed the nether drakes. If you guys need a more, more detailed description, just look up a YouTube video. That's what I did. There's this one guy made a perfect YouTube video. I don't exactly remember what it was called, but it explained the whole thing to you. Anyways, so you come here, and then you come here and you shapeshift into a fell orc, and you do quests here daily. And then once you're done with that and you become a high level with them, you'll get a quest to get one of these Netherwing Drakes. So this is the Onyx one. I can show you all of them really quick. I pretty much just count them all as the same one, because I mean, if you have enough money, you can buy all the other ones for 200 gold. First one's free, the next ones are not. So that's the Azure one. That's the light blue one. And then there's a Cobalt. It's like a darker blue. Then there's the Onyx, which is my favorite. It's kind of like a really dark blue gray kind of color. And then you got the purple Netherwing Drake. And then the most unique one out of all of them is probably this one, the Viridian Netherwing Drake. I like that one every now and then. And then there's the Violet Drake, which is pretty much just a brighter purple. So once you're done with that, then you have your first mount. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to get the next mount. The next mount we're going to show you here is Sky Golem. So the Sky Golem, from what I've seen thus far, you have to be like 300 in engineering to get it. So this isn't like a guide on how to get the Sky Golem, but if you want to get this mount, I got it for about 40,000 gold on the auction house. Yes, I don't have a life and I spend that much gold on the auction house. Anyways, when you get the mount, it is the only mount in the game that can actually pick up herbs while mounted. So if you are a herbalist, I highly recommend this mount. It's one of the best mounts you can get as an herbalist. Like, watch. See, I'm not going to get dismounted when I loot this herb. I'm going to loot it with the claws of the mount. So, very good mount if you're a herbalist. The only mount that I know of that can do this. I think you might also be able to get a boon that does mining. That's what I've read, but I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah. So that's the Sky Golem. The next one I'm going to show you is also another one of my favorites, the Vitreous Stone Drake. So, virtuous, whatever. What? Vituous. Okay, I got my grammar on today. Anyways, the way you get this mount is easy but very time consuming. If you are lucky, you could probably get it within a week. It took me about 2-3 weeks to get this mount. And it would have taken less time if I had done it more often, but I did not. So what you want to do is, if you've never gone to this fun place here on the map called the Manastorm, you want to go to the Manastorm. If you have never gone there before and you have no idea how to get there, come and click on this thing. If you're level 85, you should be high enough, I'm pretty sure. And you want to choose Heroes Called Deep Home and accept that quest. And then it will make you go and talk to the guy up here by the portals. He'll make you a portal to Deep Home, and then you can go to Deep Home. And then it starts the quest line there. So basically, if you skip that, you're all good. If you're a higher level, you might not have to do the quest. I know there's a portal here to the Manastorm somewhere, but I don't know if it will work unless you're a higher level. I don't even think I see it on this character, because I haven't gone to Deep Home on this character yet. Yeah, there is one. Okay, yeah, portal to Deep Home. It's this purple one right here. Right click on that and you'll see this loading screen. That is the loading screen you want to go to. Once you see that picture, you know you're going to the right place. And just let it load. Okay, now that's the inn, and there's a portal to Stormwind right there. So if you accidentally click on that, you're all good. So let me go to where this is. So this is really not that hard to get. Like I said, it just takes time. So what you want to do is you want to fly up here. Also, a bonus, if you get extremely lucky, more lucky than I have ever been, you will see a giant purple dragon flying around here. It's the same exact dragon I'm on, except purple crystals instead of blue. If you see that, you are the luckiest human being to ever walk the earth. You want to go up, mount that thing, and kill it. If you kill it, you get it, and it's one of the coolest mounts I have ever seen. Andy, what happens if you hear weird music when you're here? Does that mean the dragon's here? Really? Huh. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I just got excited because I've never heard that music before. Okay, anyways. So, when you fly up to this platform right here, you're going to see a dungeon entrance. What you want to do is keep your dungeon difficulty on normal. If you make it harder, you can't do it as many times. So dungeon difficulty, normal. You fly into this thing right here. The drop chance of this mount is 0.8, which is ridiculously low. And what you have to do is you run through here, and you have to keep this guy named Millhouse Manastorm. He's in one of the, he's also in the, what's it called? Come on up. It's in the Alcatraz thing. I already made a video on this on my Demon Hunter review. But basically, chase that guy, keep killing him, and then a snake will come out. Follow the cave until you see the dragon that I'm talking about. You have to walk down, then you kill the dragon, and if you don't get the loot, there's a portal that'll take you to that thing right there, and then you can come back up, run out, reset it, keep going back in and out until you get it. If you can't enter, it says you've entered too many instances recently and you can't go back in, that is completely fine. Don't worry about it. Just wait. I think it's about 30 minutes to an hour before you can do it again. Yeah. So, now that we've taught you how to get this Drake, let's show you the next one. The next one's pretty much the same thing, just orange, and it has some really cool stuff. This bad boy is extremely hard to get. It is achieved from a little vial called Sands of Time. You get it from archaeology, and it requires alchemy. I don't know exactly how to get it. I did not do it that way. I also bought this one, and you're probably thinking, what's the point of buying this if you have the other one? The other one looks cooler, in my opinion at least. I like blue better than I like this yellowish orange. But anyways, the reason why this mount you want so bad is because you can have an ally get on your back if they're on your team, and you can fly them. It doesn't matter what level they are, you can give them a taxi to any location that they are available to go to, through or like without a portal. So it's very useful, and if they dismount or you dismount, you will not kill them. I apologize, you know, I wish I could kill people that were on my back too. They'll get a parachute, you won't. So don't dismount unless you can stop fall damage like some people. Anyways, so that's how you get it. This one was also about 40,000. I was lucky. If you go to the trade thing, you can sometimes get it for cheaper. I got mine for about 35,000, so about 5,000 off. Not that big of a deal, but still pretty useful. The next one is the Ruby Panther. This one is one of my favorites. You can also get a blue panther, a green panther, black panther, The black one is like 100k on the auction house, so it's a lot of money, but you can probably farm for it. And here's the bonus: if you're a jewel crafter, you can make these things, and they are worth quite a lot on the auction house. So if you are willing to spend the time to grind somewhere in Pandaria to get these things, you can make lots of money, more than I will ever make in my time playing this game, probably. So I bought this one. These ones are cheaper. They're about 26,000. The Onyx one, though, is 100k. So all of them but the Onyx are about 26,000. So that's how I got this. Now your next one, my final and favorite, is the Ashes of Alar. This is one of the hardest mounts in the game to get, and I am very happy that I got this mount. It just looks beautiful. I mean, this is sexy. I apologize for the language, but this is just freaking awesome. One of the coolest mounts in the game. In order to get this mount, you gotta go to a place called Manastorm and the Outlands. So 2 of these are in the Outlands. You could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This you can only do once every 5 days. What you gotta do is you come here, and you will see these things floating. And they are 3. One of them is Alcatraz, like the Millhouse Manastorm guy I was talking about. That one's Alcatraz. And then these 2, I forgot the names of those, my bad. And this one's Tempest Keep. This is the raid. You come through this little tunnel, walk through the doors like right there. You'll go inside, kill the boss in the very back of the map. Open up your map when you're in there, and kill that boss. And you will get a drop that looks exactly like this symbol right here. And that is Ashes of Alar. In order to get it, it's like a 2.2% chance of dropping. Very low chance, especially if you have to wait another 5 days before you can do it again. I know, it sucks. I've probably worked on this mount for about a month now. This one was the longest and hardest one to get. Even though it has a higher drop chance than the Vitreous or whatever, you can only do it once every 5 days. So an easy way to get this mount is how I did it. Since I play this game with my acquaintances, that we share an account on, I have like 3 or 4 level 100s, so I get to do it like 3-4 times every 5 days, and then my acquaintances also have about that much, so we do that raid about 12 times every 5 days, and it took us about a month. So yeah, it's not fun. If you're lucky and you get it on your first try, tell me in the comments below, because I want to know how many people get this on their first try. I've only known 1 person to get this on their first try. I don't even know if they were telling the truth, because they were kind of bragging. So yeah, this is, yeah. I love this mount. It like creates that trail. The only thing I don't like about this mount is it looks a little too much like a chicken and less like a phoenix. Some of you probably agree with me, and it's kind of small. Being a night elf, I'm taller than most other classes, but yes, this mount is just not very big, but it is totally one of the coolest mounts in the game. I mean, look at that. I don't know any other mount that creates the trail of fire or wisps as it moves. Definitely my favorite mount. Yeah, I highly recommend this one. If you're high enough to go do that dungeon, go do it. It's not just farming for this mount that was like the reason why we did it. You can also make lots of money off of that raid if you just keep going in and you just keep killing the bosses and get the nether cloth and stuff. One of my acquaintances is a tailor, so he needs lots of that, so I get it all and send it to him, and he makes me lots of high bags like this one. Some of them are 22 slot bags. Okay, so if you all have been watching this far, thank you, and because of it, you are rewarded with 1 more bonus mount. So this last bonus mount I'm going to be showing you is in Cataclysm, I'm pretty sure. Yes, the Firelands. So the Firelands is also a raid, very big one, but this is the mount you can get from it. It's basically a Firehawk. It is not actually called Alice Razor. That's just the name of the boss that drops it. This boss is easier to get to than most. I mean, the raid is fairly big, and you make about 400 gold every time you go in and kill everything and loot it all. But this is right here, yeah. Flame Talon of Alice Razor. That's what it looks like. The drop chance on that one is about 2.2 as well, I think. I have not been farming as aggressively for that one because Ashes of Alar was my target, but I am definitely going to go farm for that one now that I have this one, you know. It's just like Pokemon Go. You gotta catch them all, guys. Catch them all. So anyways, now that you have seen all my mounts, and I'm sounding awkward, so I'm going to end this. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. See this guy flying right here? He's gonna be my perfect role model. Last mount, I promise, guys. Last mount, for sure. That guy right there, if you like his little dragon skeleton mount, you can get him from doing the Lich King's raid. That it requires Lich King update. Oh, nice. You look pretty sweet, bro. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Let me see if I can pull up that dungeon or that raid for you so you know. I don't exactly remember what it's called, and it glitches. I went through the whole thing trying to do it, and it glitched on me. I'm pretty sure it's called Ice Crown Citadel. Let me see if you fight the Lich King. Yes, this is it. So that's the guy right here, I think, that drops it. That's what the mount looks like. Pretty boss. If you like undead crap like I do, that's pretty dope. I don't know what drops this, though. The bleak. Yeah, let me find it. I'm pretty sure the Lich King drops it, because usually the final boss drops the mounts. No. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't feel like any of these would drop it, but okay, I guess maybe it's... I don't know. I'm pretty sure Lich King drops it, but I don't see it in here. Valius, Windrunner, Heartseeker. Sorry guys, I can't find it. Maybe this is the wrong dungeon. I'm pretty sure it drops in this. Treads. Sorry guys, let me keep looking. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. I'm pretty sure it drops from the Lich King though. I don't know if my thing's just glitching or whatever. Maybe you have to do it on a higher setting than normal or something like that. There's always something new these days. Anyways, thank you for watching. Yeah, no will freak out. I hope one of you get one of these mounts. Please leave in the comments below if you have a question, if you need a more guided thing to the how to farm the nether wings. If you really like those, I can pull up that video in a comment if you need it. I just have to find it, so I will do that if you need it. And yeah, if you guys need a carry through the Ashes of Alar raid, I can probably help one or two of you. Whoever says they need help first, I can schedule a time because I'm pretty open. Yeah, you have to be level 70 to go in, by the way, so make sure you have a character that's level 70. And you have to have the Burning Crusade, I think. Okay, yeah, this is getting really long, so I'm gonna stop talking now. All of you enjoy your rest of your day and make sure it's a great one. I will see you all later. Bye-bye. I don't think that ended it. Let me... Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're done. Bye.